All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to let's see, do I have the microphone working? Yes, it's working. Perfect, beautiful. All right, welcome to today's live stream. So today we are I'm gonna break down this Aud Usd setup for you guys. It's a very simple RLC to RLC setup. So this is the setup that I've been using a lot recently in the altcoin market and in basically every market that I'm trading. Good morning, Ferry. Good old Ferry, the trading view expert. And like this has really helped me out. This scale price chart only. I think I have to adjust it on all my charts. Let's see. We're obviously going to take a look at Bitcoin too. We are seeing some nice bounces of that fib level right there. We're going to take a look at that. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Right. It seems like the scale price chart only option on TradingView doesn't sync across different charts, which is good to know, I guess, because you can you have to put it in on all the new charts unless you're doing a copy. All right, so I want to show you guys something. Thank you, Tarun. Tarun Craw. Tarun? Is it Tarun. That's a cool name. That's like Tarun in Warcraft. Getting some coffee ready. And gonna put on the lights. Alright, wow, that's super bright. Wow. That's better. All right, so let's run the intro and let's start the actual analysis and live trading. All right, so what I wanted to talk about today, well, basically what I'm going to do today is just to invite you guys into my daily trading routine, right? So whenever I'm available at this time in the morning, I'm most likely, you know, going to be trading the London Open, which has opened 3 minutes ago. So I'm probably gonna be here for the next 2 to 3 hours, looking for new opportunities in the forex market, mainly, of course, also the altcoin market and Bitcoin altcoin market if the BTC dominance is looking good. Trying to find an entry for a BTC long. All right, so that question right there, or that sentence right there is wrong. And I don't want to sound like an idiot or an asshole or something like that, but let me tell you something, right? So it's not about trying to find an entry, right? It's about just pulling up the chart, and if you can't see anything, you don't do anything, right? You can't go around chasing setups. Like that's how you lose money. The setup needs to be clear. You need to view the chart. You need to see in the first couple of seconds if there's a trade or not, right? If there's not a trade in at least the first couple of minutes. Usually for me it takes about 10 to 20 seconds before I notice a possible short setup on the chart. And if I can't see that in the first couple of 10 to 20 seconds, I just switch charts and I look for the ones where the setups are obvious, because that's where the money is. The money is in the obvious simple setups. So like I'm definitely 100% okay with not being in a position on Bitcoin right now. I am in a position. Let me show you what I'm just like. I gotta relax. Like I'm talking way too much. It's like I'm just rambling. All right, so I gotta find my zone. What I'm trying to say is I am in a Bitcoin position, and let me show you that setup. I've been sharing that setup with my private students. If you guys are not familiar with the Bird Nest or the Bird Nest private mentoring program, definitely check it out at the birdnest.com. If you're interested in learning the absolute details and the all the little details of my trading system, how I became profitable, and how I, you know, continue being profitable in the crypto market and the forex market, definitely check out the birdnest.com. And if you want that extra, it's the private mentoring program where you want to be, because that's where we go into great detail on this setup right here. And you get, like, in the private mentoring program, let me just tell you quickly what it is. It's you join, you have a private channel with me where I'm available basically 24/7 to answer your questions, and I'll make on-demand video for you. So if there's a concept that you don't understand or want to understand better, I'll make a video on it if I haven't done it in the past. And we try to, like, tailor a specific educational program for you as a trader, and I try to, you know, find the stuff that you need to work on and try to tailor the system in that specific way. And if you're a totally new trader, we'll start at the very beginning, like the very beginning, with the horizontal support and resistances, with risk management, and later we're adding confidence to that system. And my whole goal with the private mentoring program is to give you the tools that I use in trading, and give you the tools necessary and the opportunity to apply that to your own trading, right? So I want to give you my tools and let you apply it to your trading, and hopefully with that you'll see your win rate and profitability go up, just like it did with me. And I know exactly what I did to become profitable. Like, I know exactly what I did. I know my journey as a trader in and out, and because of that, I think it's like, I really want to share that, because I don't think it's very time consuming, but it's not that hard. It's just, it requires discipline and persistence. Like, you're gonna fall 100 times, you're gonna fuck up a million times, but the important part that, you know, you rise up to the challenge 1,000,001 time, right? You just get back up and continue working hard. That's just the way of trading. It's a really hard game, but the feeling of consistent profitability in the markets is unbeatable. Like, it's probably the best feeling there is, right? Well, enough about that. So, alright, Stager says, incorrectly phrased. Yes, you're right. Waiting for a small retrace to fill my bed for my setup. Alright, I like that, I like that. What's up, Evan? Hope you guys are doing good. I had a really good experience being one of your previous students. I really enjoy hearing that. I really do enjoy hearing that. If you have the time, can you explain how you choose the pairs gonna do an analysis on? There are hundreds of pairs. Where do you begin? Are you talking about the forex pairs or the altcoin pairs? In the Discord, we have our market scanner. This is where I select which altcoins I am going to take a look at. So I'll show you the market scanner. I'll pull it up here on stream, and we can kind of go through it together, and I'll show you how I select the coins that I select. Let me see if I can find it right here, right there. So that's the market scanner, right? And I scroll through this list right here, and I look for bullishness. Basically, I'm pretty much only longing altcoins. I'm not interested in shorting altcoins. I only long them, and I most likely am gonna trade them at spot. So I'm in very few altcoins at a time, especially now when it seems like we are in a possible altcoin bear market, right? Which I think we are. Then I'm gonna go into detail on that shortly. By the way, guys, like the video. Like, that's just one click from you guys are gonna help me a lot. So I would very much appreciate if you could like the video. I think because, you know, liking the video will bring it up to YouTube and kind of show it to lots of more people or something. But this is how I do like this is how I choose which altcoins to trade. So we can just like take a look at this BQX. So basically what I'm looking at is I'm looking for something different, right? I'm looking for, I mean, obviously if everything's just green, that's when you buy everything, right? That's when you buy altcoins, right? That's when you enter and you increase your risk, because when the BTC dominance is rising, like it's most likely doing right now. Yeah, look at that. It's not you know, fuck. It's not looking beautiful for altcoins, obviously. Altcoins are now in a risk-off environment. What I mean by that is alts are not for buying right now, right? So you gotta understand that. Like there's a time when you should be trading altcoins. There's a time when you should be trading Bitcoin, and there's a time when you shouldn't be trading crypto at all. At least from my point of view and my trading style perspective. Right now we're seeing the 21 EMA crossing the 55 EMA on the daily for the Bitcoin dominance with a breakout and a possible break in market structure right here. It's not looking beautiful, right? And the market scanner, all right, so I should probably remove the market scanner because you're not seeing what's happening on the Bitcoin dominance right here. But what we're seeing right now is a pretty, in my opinion, pretty obvious rounded bottom right here, like that. You know, got a resistance. Sorry about that. So get a resistance area right here, and we kind of broke above it, that green line right there. So yeah, in my opinion, risk off environment for altcoins. So basically what that means is when the Bitcoin dominance is rising, altcoins tends to fall versus Bitcoin in value. It feels like Bitcoin is going to absorb liquidity from alts and push up. Yeah, maybe. Like it's I mean, it's already pushing up. I mean, I don't like. So here's the interesting part, right? Here's the interesting part. I've been looking for a retrace on Bitcoin, and that retrace ain't really happening. The thing is, I gotta stick with my trading plans and my trading rules. And my trading plans, my trading rules dictates that I'm going to wait for a rounded retest or breakout level. The problem though, that this could very well have been the breakout area. Let's adjust the moving averages right here, right there. So look at this, right? Look at this. We got the weekly. So looking at the weekly here, we got the daily. So this was actually the 50% level right here of this whole which move is it? Well, actually this one. All right, so the 50% level of this down move right here is right here at the last high pre-breakout. Now in hindsight, I mean that was the retest. All right, that's the retest. And going forward, when trading Bitcoin, it feels like Bitcoin is extremely bullish. The bullish momentum is so strong that it don't really come down and properly retest the breakout levels, right? It did here obviously, and it kind of did here, but not here. Here we you know, I just touched just barely touched the last high pre-breakout and continued to the upside. So with that said, look at this. Same thing happened yesterday, right? Same thing happened on this time. We came down and we retested the last high pre-breakout. So the best way to kind of scale into Bitcoin at this time right here would have been to, you know, buy some here, buy some here, buy some here, buy some here, and stop loss down here. That's like average in with a average entry in this area, right? So that's going to be your entry area right there, with your stop loss below this whole structure. That's a good setup on Bitcoin. Why didn't I think about that? Well, because I was just looking at this perfect RLC zone right here, down here, and this is a trade setup, right? So this is this is a trade setup. The idea of averaging in right here is kind of based on an idea of filling up your long-term Bitcoin bag for a higher move, right? So hopefully that's clear. I'm still looking for a retrace down here. I mean, we take out. If we take out the 786 level right here at 11.9, I could be looking at a retest of the 11.9. But usually you get a retrace. So like I got so many markets to trade. I don't really need to trade Bitcoin. I don't really need to take a trade on Bitcoin. But it's looking extremely interesting right now. But this is, in my opinion, the most obvious setup right now that I can think of. Let me show you the setup that I've shared with my private students. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Maybe I have it saved here. Right, here it is. So what happened here, we enter on the rounded retest of this support down here, right? And it's been working out just absolutely beautiful right here. And we're coming up to the last take profit here, and watching this shot right here, we did take some profits here or right above, right? So if you're in this with me, if you're in my private student group, if you joined when I before when I actually posted this, I know I got some new members now. My private student group is actually full right now, so if you join, you're gonna be put on a waiting list. I'm most likely gonna have some spots opening in maybe a month or something like that. So if you're interested in that, send me a DM on Twitter or Discord and everything, and we can talk about that. But this is what I'm looking at, and if you want to fill up on this position, if you are in this position right now and to fill up, you want to like buy back what you've sold here. I think we have about 25% of the position still open. If you want to fill up what you've already sold, the new setup would be this one, right? So let me just post this quickly. Right there. Did you ladder orders for Aud Usd? It was middle of the night for me, so missed entry. No, I didn't ladder orders. I put in. Alright, so it sounds like you're manually entering orders. I would recommend I would recommend you guys get 3 commas, right? It's just so extremely simple, right? So what you do is you just put in all the orders, right? Put in the entry, the stop loss, and the pay take profit orders. You do that when you see the setups. You go do something else and you come back and you made profits, or you get stopped out, right? It's just, you don't have to wait for the actual entry to hit and then enter the stop loss. Like with 3 commas, you can enter all the setup details. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna send you guys a link in the chat. It's actually my my ref link on 3 commas. If you don't have 3 commas already, you need to check it out, guys. Like it's I'm not shilling this. I'm not getting paid, right? I'm not getting paid. I'm just gonna give you guys my ref link because you are going to get a 10% discount on your first order, right? Right. Let's see, where do we have it? My trading would not be the same without. So I've just linked it in the chat. My trading would not be the same without 3 commas. I would not have been this profitable without 3 commas. Like seriously, it's you can't be sitting around just manually entering and exiting the trades. Like you gotta use about like 3 commas to actually take some of the work away. Like it's way too time consuming to actually wait for the exit enter to hit and then enter orders and then enter stop loss orders. It's not gonna work. And they have a lot of different features too, like running profits and trailing stop loss and all that kind of stuff. Like it's all automatic. Like you can't really build a system around that. So it's very much recommended. Like I said, I have nothing to do with 3 commas. I'm not shilling it because I make money on it or something like that. I'm not even sure if I make anything on the ref link, but I know that you guys get a 10% discount. Use the lowest, kind of like the lowest, the starter pack, like the cheapest option. That's all you need. No, I do not use 3 commas to trade Forex. I've actually been looking for a similar application for the Forex market, but I can't find anything. If I find something like that for the Forex market, I would be very happy. So if you have any ideas on what to use for the Forex market, something similar to 3 commas, that would be absolutely fantastic. I'd love to hear that. I'm most likely gonna have to research that. All right, so Aud Usd running nicely. I've sold like 25% of my position here. Put my stop to entry for a free position. You could also put your stop at 394.50, right below that wick right here for a nice little stop loss. Yeah, so MT4 Meta Trader 4. I'm not using MT4. I'm using the Oanda, and yeah, I mean. Like I've used the MT4, and I'm sure there's probably some type of bot for the MT4 that would do something like that for me. So I'm actually gonna research that, because it's so 3 commas is so useful for crypto. So I guess it's going to be pretty similar to it's gonna be as good on the on Forex too, I guess. All right, so. Bitcoin moving up. We are seeing some very nice movements for Bitcoin right here on the London Open. And if we get a breakout here above these highs right here, we might get in for, there might be a scalp long opportunity here. But like I've realized that my trading performance is way better if I focus on I focus on swing trades compared to scalping. Like scalping and low time frame trades takes up way too much time, so it's not really going to be it's not worth it for me right now. So I'm more focused on the swing trading aspect right now. I feel like that's where the money is to be made, and the like I should say the easy money, the less stressful way of trading. And you know, now with the whole COVID situation, we the kids ain't at daycare as long as they used to be, so I don't have as much time to actually trade, which kind of sucks. But it's way easier for me to do swing trading when having less time. All right, so let's take a look at the open positions that I got right now. Yeah, you need a second screen. Let me show you this, guys. Let me show you my setup right here. I'm so happy with this setup. Let me see if I can actually move the camera here. So I don't know if you've seen the post that I posted in the Nest Club, but I bought a couple of new screens, and this is what I got right now. So to the left of me right here, I have like the one weird screen right here, and then got this screen right here. I kind of like it. Yeah, so that's what I'm working with. So I got like in the middle, I have like my main trading screen, and above I have like the stream setup and the YouTube chat right there, and then I have like the Discord and everything to the left, and to the right I have like my trading terminal, and this I don't need this one. I don't need this one. And then I got like my iPad here for news, like I'm watching Bloomberg or live or some shit like that. All right. So yeah, get a second screen. I honestly think, like for me personally, with the adding of more screens, I've definitely after I've added more screens, I've definitely become way more effective in my trading, because like when scalping I can have when scalping I can have I'm not scalping right now, but I'm probably going to be continuing to do that in the future. So I got like I can have four markets to watch on every single screen. So I got like 16 markets I can watch at the same time. And then when scalping, that left little small monitor from like beginning of the 1900s, it's like really small. I got like 1800 to 600 resolution. But that's where I do my trading, and then on all the other screens I have like scalping, and then on the iPad I do like got live news and stuff like that. Yeah, very nice. And everything is used, so I bought like everything used with super good quality. So I got it like super cheap. I think I got everything. Like I got I got four new screens, the whole setup for I think around 1,000, like $1,200 or something like that. It's honestly I think that's pretty cheap for three 27-inch screens and one 24 and everything. All right, so never mind. Right, so Aud Usd is running pretty nicely here. We're gonna go back to the forex market right now, because I'm gonna look at the current open positions that I got. Still running very nicely since yesterday. Very nicely. Let's see, USD CAD. This is the one that I've got running right now. It's looking quite good. So I've had I got my take profit to sell 50% up here, but look at this, right? Look at the fact that you have this dotted white line right here is the daily 20 EMA, and that lines up perfectly with the 618. So I really do not want to sell down here, because the risk to reward is not favorable, but I really need to. Because like, first of all, the stop is still stop is already the entry. And guys, like, this is very interesting. Watch this, right? Watch this. Do you see any similarities between this chart right here and this chart? This is the Forex market. This is USD versus the Canadian dollar. And this is DOT versus USDT. It's pretty much exactly the same price movement and exactly the same setup. Now, why am I showing you guys this? Well, because if you can't trade crypto, you can trade the Forex market. There's no point in limiting yourself to one market when you're available, like when the same type of TA can be used on any markets. But look at this, the profit is 5.88% on that one, and the profit is only 1% on this one. But the risk to reward on this one is 3 or 2.992, and the risk to reward on this one is 2. So you risk 1% on this, you win 2%. You risk 1% on this, you win 3%. So the profit is bigger on Forex right here. Even with the smaller moves, the profits are bigger. Because it's all about the risk to reward ratio, right? So that's USD-CAD, and I'm going to adjust my first take profit to 132.173. So I got the stop loss, the last profit right up here. Should probably limit that, go down a little bit right here. No, actually, I think that's pretty good. So which one? 3297. That's the one. Modify. So this is going to be my new take profit for that position. Like I'm not very impressed with this profit taking area, obviously. But because the 20 EMA and the daily lines up nicely with the 618 of the lowered time frame RLC, I kind of had to take profits right there. All right, so the other one I'm in is Eurocad. Looking good. We got rejected by the 20 EMA right here, and this is the same type of setup, right? We got well, almost, but similar. So got the last take profit up here. The problem with this though is that you're getting rejected by the daily 20 EMA right here, so I might as well just sell right here, honestly. Like it's yeah, so look at that, right? You get rejected by the daily 20 EMA right there. And I got my profit taking area at the 50, right below the 618 of the RLC. And the problem is, like, price is right at resistance right here. So what I would do in this case, like, I got the weekly open right here in perfect confluence with the 50% fib. Go down to the hourly, and we can see that price is now on the daily open. Got the weekly open right below at the 50. I think I'm gonna move my stop actually up to below this wick right here, because I really feel like if we go lower, we are probably going to see a retrace down to the RLC of this move. Where is the RLC of this move? Like this, RLCs everywhere. Right, so the RLC is down here. Yeah, so we're probably going to see a move down back to entry if we get rejected here, or at least down here, but that's already been tested. So yeah, I'm going to move my stop loss to 155.1441. Eurocad. This is already in very nice profits, so I'm very, very happy with this trade. Stop loss been moved up here. Perfect, looking good. Right, so I'm now going to add some stuff to the journal too. Where do I have the actual journal? Where is my Edgewonk journal? By the way, guys, if you guys don't know already, like, Edgewonk is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trading, a beautiful trading journal that I use to trade. It's absolutely fantastic, and they're working on a web-based version, which are going to be released in Q4 of 2001, which is it 2000 or 2001 now? It's 2000, right? Yeah, 2020. It's gonna be released at Q4 this year, which is now, or Q1 next year. So get ready for that. Like, get ready for that. You need to get that. Well, so it's got Eurocad here, so I gotta adjust some stuff in the journal. Eurocad right here, right here. So I can show you guys what I'm looking at here, right? So this is the journal. Got the stuff here. So this trade is based on, what time frame is this trade based on? The 4 hour. So it's the daily. Yeah, definitely. So the daily is showing, you know, oversold here. So the daily, 4 hour, and hourly. Definitely think I've used, but more likely the. Yeah, I think I definitely put a lot of emphasis on the daily, 4 hour, and hourly. Psychology. I was very confident when taking this trade. Emotion. That's probably pretty much the same thing. Emotion. Yeah, I gotta change that. Grade. Is this a or B? I think this is actually an A grade. So this is the one of the best setups. Trade management. Move stop loss to entry after 1-1. Yes. Exit is going to be most likely according to plan. I'm not going to enter that right now. I have to enter that when I'm actually when it's actually when I've actually exited, right? So we got the take profit right here. So beautiful RLC dollars is out of the trade. Have been trailing my stops up with price. Worked very well with partial profit taking. I've now moved my stop up tight because price is most likely getting rejected by the daily 20 EMA. Right. So we got USD CAD. Gonna add some stuff here too. Pure RLC to RLC set up with predetermined entries and TP with multiple positions. 2 TPs for Alright, so I'm writing, I've lowered TP1, bad RR, but TA tells me it's a possible FTA with the daily, what is it, the daily 20 EMA in perfect confluence with the last local low time frame short RLC 0.618. All right, beautiful. I've started this journal yesterday. I've had a journal for forex trading, but I've been using so many. The app is called Edgewonk. Edgewonk 2. I think it's about $200 to buy the trading journal. But like I said, they are going to release a web-based application. This is local on a computer. It's very powerful. It's very, very good. But they're going to release a web-based in the not so distant future. Definitely check out that. Alright, so we got some questions. Do you use T only for forex, also use correlation with BTC, maybe even text maker to say? Alright, so in the forex market, I mostly only use technical like TA. But I've recently started looking at the news more frequently. Like, for example, we got the GBP with the Brexit going on, and we have a possible, hard Brexit that would be very bad for the GBP. So I'm trying to figure out the news on GBP, see how the negotiations are going with the EU, if they're going good or bad. If they're going good, we're probably going to see good moments for GBP. If there's going to be a new no deal situation, GBP is most likely going to go down quite much. We got a situation for the Australian dollar where they got some stuff with China, where China is not gonna buy coal or something like that from the Australian from Australia, and Australia that's like one of their like a very big export for the AUD. So if that's going to continue, and there are also talk of rate cuts and stuff like that, so that's obviously bearish for the AUD. So we're actually going to look at AUD shorts today. So everything's nicely and just to show you guys, I know that like this currently on the portfolio got a so this is the current win rate. It's pretty sick, but as you can see, I've only taken 7 trades. But it's I'm really going to try to what I've done yesterday. I'm going to do everything I can to repeat that stuff over and over again, because we're working so extremely good. I'm going to try to repeat it over and over again. My goal is for this 86% win rate statistics right here in 3 months, and this is my goal. And if this is what's going to happen, I'm going to increase the value of the portfolio significantly. In 2 months, or between 2 and 3 months, I want this to read above 55%. So if my win rate is above 55% with an average R above 2 in the next 3 months, that's gonna be my proof of profitability, right? So let's try to see if we can manage to get that on this journey together. USD CAD, we got that. USD CAD, right? So let's just do a quick scan of the forex market right here. So we got the AUD CAD. Yep, looking very bearish here. So Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar looking quite bearish. So that's definitely something to watch right here. We're gonna add that to the, first we're gonna check the blue list. Do we have a blue list? We don't have a blue list. Why do we not have a blue list? That's weird. Add that to the, right there. Australian dollar JPY. We're actually bouncing off the daily 200 EMA here on the Australian dollar JPY. So I'm thinking, you most likely want to go long. Like the daily trend is up. We got the price bouncing off the 200 EMA right here. So do we have any type of bullish engulfing patterns right here? Yeah, so we are seeing a possible 1 hour bullish engulfing here with a bounce on the 200 EMA right here. We're gonna get a close in 15 minutes. I'm definitely checking this for a possible long trade, honestly. But I don't know. Not sure. But we're adding this to the blue list because it's a possible trade setup. AUD versus the New Zealand dollar. This is something that I've been watching, and I think this, so judging by the charts, it looks like there might be some positive news coming out of Australia. So are we going to look for longs? I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Right now, this looks like a possible great short setup right here. But I mean, do you really want to short the test of the 200 exponential? The first test of the 200 exponential with a possible 4 hour with a possible 4-hour bullish engulfing right here. I don't know. Happy to hear that, John. Joan? Is it Joan? Joan? I don't know. Yeah. Bullish. Got bullish divergence on the Burbicator. Not a big one, but still on the 4-hour bullish divergence on the Burbicator. Like, goddamn, like I want to go long. All right, so let's take a look at the news. Do we have something interesting coming out of Australia? Let's see. First, we're going to take a look at the economic calendar. Let's see. Where is it? Where's this? Where's this? Right. This is a site that I've started using recently, forexlive.com. I wish there could be a way to look at only news from certain countries. I want to find, let's see. Let's see. Where are we looking at? Right, here we go. Reserve Bank of Australia, October 2020 policy meetings minutes. All right, so blah 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 blah. I'm gonna watch the ones that are I don't give a shit about this, but I want to know this. Both unemployment and unemployment were expected to remain high for an extended period. Recovery was likely to be slow and even. Inflation was expected to remain subdued for some time. Members, considering that the fiscal amount of support would be required. Something like that. Members discussed the option of reducing targets for cash rate and the 2-year yield towards zero without going negative and buying government bond further along the yield curve. All right, so not seeing anything about China here. All I'm seeing is the normal COVID stuff, right? So, am I going to trade based on the news, or am I going to trade based on the TA? I think the best thing to do is combine them both. So if there's strong bearish outlook and strong bullish outlook for the TA, I think that it's a no trade. No trade. Get news. Right, so let's take a look at AUD USD here. Yeah, I mean, all right, so this is obviously a very bearish development, right? So we lost the ROC right here. Obviously did not take this trade because like the ROC to ROC setup, you need to get good confirmation right here. So right, looking at the daily, we have the Burbicator at oversold. The 200 EMA is all the way down here, so could see some further down move on the Australian dollar versus USD. I don't like shorting because the daily trend is actually up, so I don't want to trade against the trade. And something, another thing to remember here is the fact that I've made good money and I've done some really good trading yesterday. So when you have a very good day, like when you start the week very good, very strong, like I did yesterday, it's easy to become overconfident, right? And when you become overconfident, it's gonna be a problem. So I really feel like I'm getting a bit overconfident right now. So I need to really only check the setups that are very good, right? Very good. I find it really hard to identify monthly and weekly levels in Forex compared to crypto. How are you finding the good SR levels in Forex? Well, it's exactly the same as in crypto. I think Forex is just way easier. I mean, I guess all you have to do is here's the level, right? You only have to look at levels where the price is just touching, right? So and I would recommend switching to the line chart. Just remove everything here. Just switch to the line chart and everything will become much clearer. So right here you have an area right here, this level right here, so you can kind of draw a pretty nice little zone right here. Yeah, pretty much where the current price is, right? Right there. Something like that. That's a good level, right? Has a lot of touches on the weekly. But that's a good weekly level, I would say. And then you go down to daily and can adjust that level. You got this test right here with that test right here with that test right here. So yeah, Australian dollar USD actually coming down to test the proper support right here. Have I actually marked out this one on the chart? Let's see. Right there. Actually, no, I haven't actually marked that one out. We're coming down for a... Right, so my stop loss was triggered on Euro... which one was it? Euro... Stop loss triggered on Eurocad, and that's most likely a good thing. Yeah, so stop loss got triggered right here, and as you can see, we're getting a quite bearish move right here through this resistance area. And if you add all of these moving averages here, you will see that it's most likely a reaction of the 20 EMA on the daily, like expected. We come down with tested 50, but I think we're gonna get a move lower. Not interested in trading Eurocad right here. Possible short. Are we going short? No, probably not. So that's another win. I love it. Eurocad. Let's see. So now we're gonna calculate how much profits I've actually made on Eurocad. Eurocad. Right. So I have to calculate the actual gains to put into the trading journal, because I've doesn't happen automatically. So the win on the Eurocad trade was, let's see, the win on Eurocad was Huh. It says that's weird. I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with these statistics because it said I made a 97% win, which is obviously not the case. Let's try to restart the journal, see if we can. I think the win on Eurocad was about 1.5%, between 1.5% and 2% of the capital, trading capital. All right, so let's continue the scanning here. So we got USD CAD. Where do we have USD CAD? Right down here. I'm gonna put my stop loss for this one right below that level right there. So at modify that one. Stop loss should be at 131, like that. So with that, we have to add some stuff here. There we go. So this is the only open position right now. So I've got no risk in the market right now. The stop loss is in profit on this one. So I've got no risk in the market right now, which is a very nice thing. The AUD USD, was this the one we were looking at for a possible long? Nope. I'm not seeing anything obvious on Australian dollar versus USD, so I'm not gonna look at that any closer. Wow. God damn it. Like I've entered this one yesterday with 0% risk, but I've actually exited up here because I looked at I really thought it was going back down to this SR level right here. That don't really seem like it's happening, but if it's going to happen, I really do think it's a very nice level down in this area. So I'm gonna add an alert right here. And we're gonna watch the high time frame RLC for this whole down move here to see if we can find any decent levels for a potential reversal. Reliance, short or buy? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. Right. So we got the 236 up here. I'm most likely, and we got the daily 200 SMA right here. That's actually looking quite good. I like that. So we have a very nice level right here. Confluent with got the 200 simple right there and daily open. That might be worth a long entry for a move up to the here, right to the 236. But now the whole thing that I've talked about earlier about the whole overconfidence and the idea that I'm not really following the plan here. I'm looking at entering here when I should most likely be entering here instead. So what we could do in this case is layer some bids right here. So we could actually be layering bids here for an average entry of, where should the average entry be? The average entry should be here. Stop loss could still be down there. Now, what would the risk to reward be on this trade? 2.9. That's definitely acceptable, but not very good. So, but I do like this. I do like this. Now let's add the RLC of this move right here. It comes down right here at the level right here. So yeah, yes. What I'm going to do here is something a little bit different, I guess. And this kind of lines up with the bearish sentiment for the Australian dollar, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm gonna, because we now have TA lining up, and we got TA and FA lining up. We got price now above the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA with the 21 at the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA looking bullish, and we got a really strong breakout level right here. This could be a nice little swing trade, and I think I'm going to increase risk on this. So instead of going like 0.5% or 1%, I'm going to risk 2% on this setup. So I'm going to take 2% and I'm going to distribute it over, let's say 1, 2, 3, or maybe even 5 orders right here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders right here because it lines up so perfectly nice with the 618 right here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna take 2% risk and I'm gonna divide it up into 5 orders, where every order, and this also lets me have 5 different TP levels, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. I think it makes sense. I like this. I like this idea. And stop loss is going to be all the way down here, but I'm going to move the stop up whenever we get like something like this, right? I'm going to move my stop up here. And if we reclaim this high like this, I'm going to move my stop to entry. So that's the plan for Euro AUD. I like that. All right, so we're gonna look at Euro AUD. Now, because I'm actually going short AUD here, and I'm looking to go short AUD on another pair. This is going to be 2% risk, and I'm only allowed to have 4% risk in the market at any given point. So if this setup is 2%, I can only do 2 more setups at 1% each, or 4 new setups at 0% risk each, 0.5% risk each, or 1 new setup at 2% risk. And it doesn't make sense to go short the Australian dollar here and then short the Australian dollar on another pair. That means I've got more risk than, I mean, I'm shorting the Australian dollar on different pairs, which mean I have to calculate that whole risk. So I think I'm not probably shouldn't be shorting the AUD on more than one pair if I'm choosing 1% on this setup. The fact that I'm choosing 2% on this setup is because it's such a high time frame level right here. I mean, if you look at the weekly, it's yeah, breaking above this area, and if the bearishness of the Australian dollar is going to continue, and look at the trend, like it's looking very nice. All right, so that's what I wanna be looking at. All right, right. Now let's calculate the actual positions and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to put in any take profit orders right now, because the idea is to take some off here and the rest is going to run. Eurocad, I'm going to be buying. Right. Now I do need to do some calculations to actually like figure out what my risk should be on each of these setups. All right. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. 0.4. You know what? Yeah, 0.4. So now I have to calculate how much of my portfolio value is 4%. So I take my my portfolio value. My portfolio value times 0.04. No, that's not right. Times 0.04. And that will give me the... That makes no sense. Am I doing it wrong? That's weird. All right. If I do minus 99.6%, that should give me 2. Yeah, so I forgot a 0, that's why. So now I know the risk of each of the each of the entries. That looks about right. Looks about right. Now I'm actually going to enter the orders, and I'm gonna follow the prices that are, you know, inside this green box right here. So the first entry order by the first order is going to be at 66.715. 66.751, and the stop loss is going to be at right down here. Alright, so that's my first order. First order done. I'm gonna do the second one. I got stop loss. Entry is going to be 66496. Now, if I had an application like 3 commas for this, this would not take 10 minutes, it would take 10 seconds, right? 496, stop loss should be right there. Alright, so we got the second one and now the third one. That's gonna be 66277. Perfect. And we got now the fourth one. Right there. And that's gonna be at 3 and 4, 66059. 66059, and the stop loss is right there. And the fifth and the last one is going to be at 65840. 65840, and stop loss gonna be the same. Right, there we go. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 entries right here with an average entry right here, and I'm looking to take, let's see. Can add an alert here because this is most likely where I will take some profits and move my stop to entry. Alright, looking good, and I'm gonna put an alert down here too, or down this area. Right. That's the Euro versus the AUD. We gotta take a look at USD CAD. Looking okay. Wow, this one is looking very strong. So Euro versus JPY, I exited this one last night when the RLC to RLC setup kind of completed. But it looks like it wants to continue higher, and this is why you need to let your winners run instead of exiting fully. You need to let your winners run. So what I should have done in this case was to have my stop loss below this right here. Euro USD. Yeah, let's take a look at Euro USD. Yeah, this is looking strong. So we had the short setup here, took some profits down here and got stopped out. Now we're going to be looking at long. So how is the shot looking for long? Yeah, so Euro versus USD is looking quite strong here actually with the yeah, I like this. So the daily closed above the 21 EMA daily and the 55 EMA daily. I like that. Let's remove the things right here. We have this resistance level right here. Okay, I kind of like this. So let's go down to the 4-hour. Look at the fibs on this move. Yeah, this is looking quite good. The daily closed above the 21, but we're right inside the previous range right here. And we got the range EQ complement with the 50% level. That's probably going to act as strong resistance. It's also the short RLC of the latest down move. Like the fact that we are reclaiming the 21 EMA in the daily. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything super clear here, but we could definitely be seeing a move up here. But what I'd like to see, let's add some stuff here. This is probably a trade I could take, because we got the range low down here. We have that area. We have the 2, 3, 6. I kind of like this idea here with a RLC to RLC setup here. Kind of looks like we actually bounced off the RLC here too, right? Yeah, beautiful bounce off to 618 right here. That would obviously have been the setup on this, but looking at the hourly here, here is an idea that could work. I don't know, something like that. That it's not really a great risk to reward. The better risk to reward would have been, you know, to go long on the 618 down here of the higher time frame RLC and wait for the confirmed bounce like that. This would obviously have been the trade, right? All right, I'm not gonna go into in detail on Euro USD. I'm not seeing anything super clear. It looks strong, but there's no trade here right now. It looks quite strong. That's all I can say. It looks strong, but I need to see a reclaim of the range EQ area at around 1.18. Reclaim 1.18, and we are most likely going to see a move up to the range highs, and that's probably a trade that I would take. Add something here. Just as a reminder to myself. Alright guys, so I think I'm actually done with the stream this morning. I've you know, I'm trying to do you know, around an hour. I feel like it, you know, it's I need to do some journaling and other stuff, which is just totally boring to watch. So I would like to say thank you to everyone who joined, and see you guys next time. Like, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want. I'm not always going to post on Twitter and Discord when I'm going live, and I'm gonna start uploading more videos, more educational content to my YouTube channel. So definitely, if you like this type of stuff, check out the YouTube channel. Take care, guys, and see you guys next time. Have a great day, everyone, and take care.